Hi, welcome to the Daddykirbs channel. Today we're on a road trip. This is the first official Golden Son Beekeeping video. This is the day that we get to go get the bees. And you can't see him right now because he's holding the camera. But we're on I-35 North in Texas. We're going to go up and see a beekeeping friend of mine. He's been preparing 2 nucs, which is a small starter hive. And so we're going to drive up there. We're going to see his beekeeping operation because I've never actually been to his place. And he's going to show us how he does things, and he's going to prepare those nucs for us to bring home. Well, we made it out to the Tyler area of Texas, and here we are with the Golden Son Beekeeper, Espen, with our new bee mentor, Alvin. He's been doing bees. For how long have you been doing bees, Alvin?
Several years.
Several years, like more than 10?
Combined, yes.
Long enough to have made a few mistakes and know what you're doing, right?
And then some, yes.
All right, very good. This is a beautiful area. Alvin's going to take us around, show us the bees, show us a few things with the beehives, and that way we can get our bees, go home, and take care of business. So let's get started.
This is, she's getting ready to pop, and it's called a wild cherry. See these little clusters? Mm-hmm. It's going to be, in the next day or two, it's just going to be, and they are going to be full of bees. And these just grow naturally around here.
A wild cherry, you said?
Yeah, it's just a wild cherry. It has itty bitty blooms on it. The hollies are right there. Dogwoods have no nectar, so they're just duds. Which is a shame. They just now started popping. This is, there's the Nuc Hives.
Oh, cool. These are our nucs here?
The 2 in the plastic, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I put that over because we're getting so much rain. I can move that. It looks kind of trashy. And what happened, the little guys started getting out, and I went, seriously? There's some that have a bad temper, so be careful. They might want to try to get in your head.
Oh, I've had that happen before. Not
yeah,
fun.
they go for the hair.
Yeah.
And the darker hair you have, the more you look like a bear, and the more they'll attack you.
Oh, okay, good. I'm good. Sorry, Dad.
So blondes are safer. And depending on the time of year, like right now, you want to simulate nectar. So it's 1 part sugar, 1 part water. It's 1 to 1. In winter or summer, if they're starving, you want to thicken it up. So it's 2 parts of sugar to 1 part of water. So really, and if you're not sure, just split the middle. Tool ever, and I'll show you why. I used to have the one like this.
That's what we have.
But it always breaks the honey, and I think this is called Smith hive tool, and I can't remember where I got it. Not everyone carries it, but this little hook, I'll show you. You go underneath the frame, and you don't rip the honey because you know it starts dripping, yeah. And you make a mess out of your gloves, and you get it all over, and especially during summer, the bees go crazy. Just the slightest drop of honey, So I really, really like this tool.
Dad, he's better at getting the smoker art going than we ever have.
It's loose. The key is loose. Get the emblems going. As I said, get little pieces of wood. You can use the bedding shavings that you get at Tractor Supply.
Oh, yeah.
That works pretty good. Cotton, I just use whatever mood I'm in, so to speak. It really doesn't matter. As long as it's smoking, I just grab these leaves. Even if I get real lazy, I just grab some old dry wood. The main thing is always watch this, especially during summer. That's why I have a metal bucket. I put it in here. I do not want to mess with a grass fire. So once it gets going pretty good, we'll just pack it. So we'll see what she's doing. We're going to slide this off here. And Espen, you're going to do this tomorrow. Give me the bottom board. Now, also on these cypress hives, they're a great investment. They will last a long time. You can see here's a thinner piece of wood, and here's thicker. Since it's spring, we want to cut the entrance down, and they're a young hive. So for the next week or two, kind of depends on the hive here, we're going to use the smaller part of the hive, or of the bottom board. This is a brand new box. I painted the inside of it. Of course, no oil paints, just water-based paint. It's okay for the bees. I hadn't had a problem with it yet. So what we're doing is we're going to transfer all these into here. You're going to do the same thing tomorrow, except you're not going to have double box. Yeah. So what you're going to do is put the 5 frames right here in the middle. Okay. And then you're going to put your extra frames on the side. Okay. So usually I'm impatient, but these guys look pretty tame. So I say we're going to smoke them a little bit. But what I really want to show you is how to get them out and how to start. These guys are behaving today. Usually they're attacking me like crazy. Oh. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that queen's not in here.
Need something?
Yeah, I have the brush right there. You can be the brush guy. So what we're going to do is, Espen, we're going to start on the outside, and this is where I see the little pollen. Yep. What I really like, I would squeeze them, give you as much room as possible. See how you can shove them over? Use that as leverage. Give you room so you don't roll the queen, because if you come up too fast, rarely will she ever be on the outside. Rarely is she on this frame, but she could be on this frame right now because there's only 4 across. Yeah. We don't know. So this is where I like this. See how that just catches it? And you pry it up.
That is nice.
Instead of going here and you're busting it and it's all yucky, and so we're going to gently pull it up just in case. And always hang it over, because if you go over here and she falls off, she's in the grass. Now this is great. See the pollen?
Yeah.
Okay, is this her brood chamber?
No.
Very good. What I found out, so I like to keep in the same sequence. Yeah, let me see here. Doesn't matter here because we got 10. Never mind. But I'll do it like you're going to do tomorrow. We're going to put it here, because that's how you're going to do it. And you can put either 2 or 3 on this side. What was I going to tell you? Oh, what I found out. What they do with the brood chamber, they have usually a frame of pollen here, a frame of pollen here, and the brood's in between. So they feed off of it. And this is their brood nest, usually within 2 to 3 frames. Now, as they get a bigger brood nest, it doesn't matter. I've seen them where the whole box, all 10 frames, are just loaded with brood, and that's a super queen. We'll try to look at number 4 here for you so you can see that. But what I want to show you is, there's the brood, there's the pollen, there's the drone cells. So usually you can pop off some of these and we'll examine it.
Oh wow.
Do you see the queen? See, that one's a new bee. See how gray looking? It just hatched.
Oh wow, cool.
See the brood pattern? This is pretty good. There's drone. See the circular motion?
Why is there so many drones?
They need them.
Oh.
It's Mother Nature. Ask them. They control it. I don't. They could be getting ready to swarm. Who knows? I'm trying to look for the queen. Now see, what this is telling me is there should be some honey up here. So these guys can be fed. Now, down here, that could possibly be emergency swarm cells. So that's also what we're looking for.
All right.
But feel the weight. It's got a little weight to it. That's good. Yeah. The weight. Now this is a healthy frame. Other than it should have honey there, which means this time of year, all these young bees are like teenagers. They're eating. They can eat up to 5 gallons a week, depending on the size of the hive. So these are probably consuming easily a gallon of nectar about every 4 to 5 days. The more the spring progresses, I thought that was the queen. I don't think that is. Looks like a drone.
Yeah.
That is the Cornova drone. See how yellow she is?
If there's a queen, shouldn't they all like gather around?
No.
Oh.
She'll be crawling. Some of them, man, they're all unique. I've seen them Espen before with a queen. You can't find her. She sees light, boom, she hits the bottom. She literally drops and hits the bottom. You're going, seriously? I have others on top. They're running around. You're going, everyone is different. That's why you just have to assume the queen is, see how the pollen's already falling off just by looking at it?
Yeah.
Now there's looks like a little queen cells. Huh, that's interesting. So they're getting ready to possibly swarm, so this is a good thing we're doing this.
Yeah.
We're giving them more room, the little
like
rascals.
you said, we could have saw swarm today.
Still might. We don't know yet. See, by tomorrow they can cup it over.
It's funny how they're all looking out.
Yeah, they're really, they're like, okay, we're watching you, buddy. And if one of them starts, then they're all going to come flying.
Yeah,
so they're behaving real well today. Oh, here we go. Look at that. See all the, here, get in the sunlight. You want to get on the other side of me? You can see all the white pupa. See the pattern? Yeah. Are you catching it?
I don't want to stand in front of this
Blake?
other hive.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
There's honey and pollen mixed in with them, right?
Yep. See how they're kind of swirling in there?
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on the other side. So see how they're getting ready to seal? So we know by them capping over, these are at least 9 days old. These are probably, I'm guessing, 6 to 7 days old. They're getting ready to be capped. So the queen probably is not up here. Why? Because we do not see any fresh eggs. But that doesn't mean anything. By the way, I put this on here last weekend, and since these guys didn't have a queen, she did all this work in a week.
Oh, wow.
Which makes me wonder, where is that little rascal? She could be right in here.
That's honey, right?
Yeah. See, that's what you want to see is honey in there. So they're okay. They still, this is heavy. See all the shiny stuff?
This is mostly
nectar.
Food.
Yeah, exactly. This is food for them.
It's crazy how dark it is.
And it's an old cone.
Oh.
It's probably about 2-3 years old. Now here's what I'm going to do. This is what you're going to do tomorrow when you get home. Probably in the afternoon. Put them together like this. That way you can bring them together slowly, so you're not going to smash the queen. And don't worry too much about finding her. You can go gently through it. And then you're going to add your frames on either side.
Empty frames?
Yeah, or drawn frames. If you have drawn frames, man, they're just going to explode on you.
Okay.
What I suggest too is go ahead and feed them, because once they start filling out those other 2 or 3 frames, put another box with more frames. And if you have cone, use it first because it build it faster, because it takes 8 gallons of excuse me, nectar, honey to make 1 pound of wax. So that's why by drawing it out, you're
save them a lot of time.
Exactly. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to spread these out with the pollen, especially this one, because I'm going to anticipate the next level down is going to be the same way, and I want to keep all the brood together. And I tell you what, these guys are probably ready for another box.
They're really calm.
You have a brush? Yeah, they're really calm. Because I doubt the queen's up here. 99% of the time, well, I should say 90% of the time, the queen's going to be where the eggs are. It's the other 10% that you really don't know. Yeah, they are calm, Espen.
Man, they're not even flying around me right now.
Yeah, usually, hey, that's going to change. I got a couple of, I mean, this is a blessing, because that way I can show you. Let's smoke these guys down a little bit.
They're hitting the camera.
See how they
oh, wow.
Okay, now look for, these are probably drones, so you look for little black dots. I don't see any, which is great, and those are the Vero.
The black dots would be near each side, right?
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
It's usually around the head area. I don't see any, which is great for us.
And them?
Yeah. Yeah, these guys are ready to explode. That's probably why they have the swarm cells ready.
Right there.
Yeah, that's a nice little Italian drone.
That's a big one.
Yeah. That's why the queen, you have one of those queens right in here. She's really nice. So again, I'm going to start on the outside. I'm going to shove these over as far as possible, and it's working real good today because the propolis is soft. Excuse me. You're fine.
So you're just combining 2 nucs into a deep, and then you're going to put another super on top of it?
Yeah, because these guys are packed. They got ready-made swarm cells, and they could just go ahead and swarm anyway. So I'm going to check them probably in 5 days to make sure I don't see any swarm cells. If I do, I'll just reverse the process. I'll take me out a couple frames, put it in the nook, and wait for the queen to hatch, and I'll have my own. Yeah, see these guys? These are packed. Now that's a good laying queen. See the wall-to-wall brood?
No food stores in it?
No, because she's packing it. She is packing it.
Drum cells.
Really, it's not that bad.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen them a lot more. Yeah, this is excelente. Yeah, we will get a second box on top. Because that's what they're doing. They're getting ready to swarm. Swarming occurs when the brood nest is crowded, and when these guys start hatching out, it's going to get real crowded pretty quick. I'm looking for the queen, hoping to show her to you. Let's see, this is really good. Espen, see the pollen up in there?
Yeah.
See the pollen in the corners? This is what you're looking for. This time of year,
Not spotty.
this time of year, I'm not worried about because nectar flows out there. We're in a major honey flow. But if this would be July, August, and they did not have honey up in those corners, we got a problem. We need to feed them. Supply. So I got 2 here, I got 1 here, and this will bring. So that way we pack it like that. So that's my objective, is what I'm trying to do. There's a big old drone.
I've seen a lot of drones, I just haven't seen a queen.
Look at him doing the dance. You see him shaking?
It's funny seeing.
Uh-huh. I do not see the queen.
Every time I see the drone,
She's going to be dark, and I tell you, this gets heavy. I've dropped it before. I jarred it. I went, no good. They are so calm. Guys, you're great. Now, this is a Russian queen.
Oh, this is Russian?
Yeah. And that's why it's hard to spot her. She's black. So I'm very gently going to ease it down because I do not want to roll her. And try to give her as much space as possible.
That might be her.
You see her?
Possibly, or it's just a big drone.
Is she shiny?
Black.
Where'd you spot her?
Oh, that's just a drone.
Wow, a lot of pollen. This is fantastic. Well, she was in there someplace, I hope. So this hive I would rate A+. So what I'm going to do, just for the heck of it, just to give them even a bigger boost, because I might make some honey off these guys if they explode in the next 2 or 3 weeks. See, it takes 3 weeks to hatch out the workers. So I'm thinking, 3 weeks, that'll put us about the 3rd week of April. My clover isn't off yet. So if I can get them to double their size in the next 3 weeks, then they may make me a box of honey. Yeah. Hang on, let me get these guys down. I want to scrape some of this off, and I want to brush these off in there. So tomorrow, that's all you have to do. Put them in the middle, same order as they are in here, and then put your empty on the side. Get you a little stick, put it like this, put it right in the center, and feed those little suckers. And it should be able to cover the medium
box to fit over that, then put the lid?
Yep.
Alright.
Or if it hits the jar, then just get you a double.
Alright.
Because they're not gonna bother. And I've done it both ways. I've had a hive inner cover with a hole in it, and I put it right over the hole, or you can put it right here. By putting it right here, if you go to change, you got the suit up and everything. If you put it underneath the inner cover. Sometimes you can slide in there without wearing anything if you're real gentle, and if they're in a nice mood, if they're in a good mood. Sometimes they're in a bad mood and forget it. Scratch everything I just said. So, anyway.
I do like this though. That's nice.
Yeah. Again, they serve their purpose. Let's see, where's that? They serve their purpose. Sometimes, it depends on what time of year. This time of year, since it's cold, I like feeding them inside because they're eating 24/7.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do with these little guys, I'm looking for the queen. I'm looking for a queen and hive beetles. I don't see any hive beetles because I'm just gonna shake these off in the grass because I don't want all that crap in there.
Yeah.
And they'll fly. Sorry guys. So they'll figure it out.
I don't think that's calm now.
So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna slide it over where they were. And let me smoke it one more time.
Alright.
This is where the inner cover, I like it because anyhow, you get by with smashing. So if you can get them even, you don't need them this size, all you need is a little bit of room so you can get underneath of it and just put it just like that. Then you can take your other box and put it over like this. Of course the full one.
Yeah.
And you can do it that way, or you can put your inner cover and right where the circle is, put it right over the circle because they still get airflow, and that way you can watch them. You can use a pint and see how quickly they suck a pint down. But these guys are to be taking it pretty good because these were packed yesterday. I had them in a normal Nuc box and I put them in this for you so you can take home with you. Okay, put the lid on.
This side?
This side. It won't fit on this one. Yeah, I just lay it on top. So there you go.